from the Nubra camp, two of the fellow bikers joined us to Pangong Lake. It was around a 8-hour ride. There were few stretches such as these where I had to get off the bike and walk along until the road became manageable. The scenery and landscape was different in this leg. While the leg from Nubra to Turtuk, which you can see in the earlier video, had menacing mountains in the wilderness of nothing with sudden gusts of winds. The route from Nubra to Pangong in certain stretches had vast spans of flat land around the mountains, grasslands in certain places, and they were equally desolate. We had stopped here to help a fellow biker from our camp who had started very early in the morning, had a breakdown as his bike accelerator cable had got frayed.
So how much it took? Price?
To drive on these vast empty spaces is an experience by itself. We stopped at this place for tea and samosa and got to know from a taxi driver that due to road work, all traffic was blocked from 11 a.m. to 4 in the evening. We reached the blockade and as we were told, we could not cross it until 4. What you see down there is the line of cars, vans, trucks and bikes stuck for the next few hours. Meanwhile, I decided to climb up the nearby hill and explore. This is one of my favorite pics. I like how the wind had lifted the sand and made the valley hazy in the mountainous backdrop. That is Pangong Lake at 6 in the morning. Last night was very cold and we had to use double blankets. The morning air was very chill but refreshing.
Got good pics?
Because it was early in the morning, there were less people around and it was very peaceful. It was so silent and calm that the only sound was that of the wind, my slippers crackling the sand, and the gentle lapping of the waves. Pangong Lake is at a height of almost 4,350 meters and is the world's
Pangong
highest
Lake.
saltwater lake. I had to taste it, and boy, was it salty. While Turtuk and Tang was in the India-Pakistan border, Pangong Lake is in the India-China border. These are the scooters inspired by the movie Three Idiots.
नहीं नहीं अंकल जी मेरे को नहीं पता
These are some of the pics taken during the night. While it was freezing and pitch dark, it was time well spent. These were the cabins where we had stayed. It was next to the lake, and considering the wilderness, it was warm enough. You can see here how the color of water changes. On one side it was turquoise blue and on the other dark green. I was paying up the bills to start back to Leh, which was around a 5.5 hour ride. That's Ganesh readying the bike for our trip back to Leh.
Yes, Ganesh. Hi, Krish. So how was the journey? How was the bump?
Warm is bad because of you.
The decision that I took in this small farm cum restaurant was going to cost me dear once I reached Leh. I had asked for yak curd, which the owner flatly refused, warning me that I would catch cold and fever. I ordered for a glass of yak milk and ventured out to explore. Luckily for me, which I would not realize then, the one glass of milk was split among the four of us. Later that night, this extremely rich milk played havoc on my health. I say, the nerve that I had to drink the yak's milk when I regularly don't consume cow's milk. You can reach
Click for click.
Come.
iPhone types.
17,688 feet.
This is the Changla Pass at an elevation of 5,391 meters, a few meters higher than the Khardangla Pass. The road from here on was dusty and bad for a very, very long time.
Oh, this is the butter.
After a day or two in Leh, we decided to explore Sangam, which was a confluence of the Indus and the Zanskar rivers. The color of water of both these rivers are strikingly different.
आराम करता है।
एक बुक नहीं लेना आपका राशि का।
तो एक्चुअली वो मेंटेन करना बहुत मुश्किल हो जाता है गाड़ी।
सर मेंटल की बात करोगे ना, ये आपका राशि का चीज़ है, बहुत बेस्ट रहेगा, अच्छा चीज़ है सर, आपको मौका में मिलता है। आज मंगलवार का दिन है ना, बहुत बेहतर रहेगा सर। ये देखो, ये दाना है।
The next few days, we went to a couple of nearby places.
It's already running.
हाँ, it's already done, याद है।
நானும் சுற்றுறேன் என்ன ஆகும்? நானும் ரொட்டேட் பண்ண என்ன ஆகும்?
அது எனக்கு தான் பிரச்சனை.
அதுதான் அதுதான் உனக்கு. அப்படியே 360
என் ஃபோட்டோ பண்ணிட்டு அதுக்கப்புறம் நான் தானே எடிட்டிங்கு.
It should be this side. It should be the civil airport.
Oh, you're saying this is not
It is a combined one. So that's the entry for Air Force. This is looking for the admin block.
Do like, share, and subscribe to my channel, and do reach out to me for feedback. Thank you very much.